Hello, Aquarius. So welcome to your reading for the month of December, or whenever this video might find you. Here we are at the end of the year, at the end of the number 9 year, the year of the snake. There's been so much shedding happening, so many cycles completing in the year 2025. And now that we're at the final month of the year, what hasn't yet been released, that's going to be coming to the surface. And I really feel like that's a common message that's been coming through for a lot of the signs. But for you in particular, Aquarius, if you're new here, hello and welcome in. I'm Jenny. I'm a shamanic healer. I'm a women's coach. I'm a host. I'm a host retreat. I'm a retreat host. I host retreats, and I also do these videos here on YouTube. I love to do at least monthly oracle videos. You'll also find some fitness and nutrition stuff here on my page, some meditations and guides and things like that. So let's jump into your energy and see what is the primary energy for the Aquarius collective in the month ahead, please. What is the primary energy for the Aquarius collective? And I'm getting old habits, okay? So the only thing that's standing in your way, Aquarius, is you. And if you're a cross watcher, if you watch for elsewhere in your chart, your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, or really anywhere else, you may have already heard this message before. Excuse me while I sip my flu bomb. It's that time of year where everybody's getting sick. Again, there's so much releasing happening right now. And for those of us who are not conscious of what we're ready to release and actually releasing it, well, the body's so smart. It's going to release it in any way that it can. And that might be through getting sick. So I'm going to prevent that here. I've got 3 students in my home. So sometimes they bring things home from school, and I want to absolutely prevent that from happening. So again, I'm going to sip this flu bomb. So you're getting old habits card. So what is your current flavor of self-sabotage? How are you standing in your own way? Aquarius, nobody is going to know what this is but you, and nobody can do anything about this but you. This is all about how are you standing in your own way? What behaviors, what habits, what have you been tolerating from yourself that you're no longer willing to tolerate? Because these habits can't come into the next year with you. They just can't. 2026 is a year about new beginnings, new opportunities, new seeds being planted. 2026 is the year of the horse. So rapid growth, rapid expansion, rapid movement, and freedom. And that freedom can't be experienced if you're not able to release what is ready to go. And if you are being stuck in these old habits, these old patterns of self-sabotage, then you're not going to be able to release what is ready to be let go. This is the final month of 2025. There's such a perfect opportunity here. And we have a lot of cosmic events that are very supportive of this. And at the bottom of the deck here, I'm seeing source. You're connected to source. You're connected to spirit. Your connection to your higher self, your connection to your spirit guides and allies. They're going to help you navigate through these old habits, through this self-sabotage, if you will allow that to happen. This says your connection to source is the light and the love that shines through you and leads the way. And remember, all of us are going to experience those intuitive messages in different ways. Maybe you'll see messages, hear messages, sense them. A lot of us have that strong inner knowing. Maybe you'll see synchronicities. Somebody will cross your path at exactly the right time and give you the exact right message that you need to hear in that exact right moment. That happens all the time, right? And it's not happening for nothing. You're being divinely guided right now. You're being divinely guided in the month ahead. So the primary energy being old habits tells me that self-sabotage is something for you to overcome. And this isn't from a place of fear. This is from a place of empowerment. You know that that's something that you could come up against. So when you recognize yourself falling into those patterns of self-sabotage, whether it's procrastination or avoidance or numbing out with substances, food, screens, whatever that is for you, when you notice yourself doing those things, taking ownership, taking responsibility, empowering yourself to be like, no, I am not going to allow this old habit to hold me back any longer. And again, we have so many cosmic events that can be very supportive. We've got the full moon very early in December on the 4th. If you're local to me here in the Okanagan, I'm actually hosting a full moon fire ceremony in my retreat space. So I'd love to have you here. I'll make sure to put the link for that down below in the comments. If you're not local to me, I am doing a virtual event as well. So for those of you who join me for the extended reading at the end, when you join the Sacred Self-Empowered Community membership, not only do you get access to the extended reading here on YouTube, but you also get access to the virtual moon ceremony that we're having on the 5th as well. Let's see what will be the biggest challenge for the Aquarius collective in the month ahead, please. The biggest challenge. Okay, I'm getting a couple. Let me just see. Is it all of these? Okay, the one on the top. Yes, just the one on the top. That's what we're going to go with. I don't want to read them all if they're not all going to be relevant. And you're getting shooting star here. Like I said, the only thing standing in the way is you. The only thing standing in your way is you. It really feels to me like there is massive opportunity available to you. Massive. The shooting star card says you're about to step into your fullest potential. You're about to step into your fullest potential, but you've got to release these old habits. And what better time to do that than at the end of this number 9 year, right? Number 9, the year of the snake, it's all about shedding and what needs to go. I feel like for a lot of you, it is one of those coping mechanisms. So I always joke that coping mechanisms are something that starts with the letter S. So it could be substances. Most of us are aware of those. Drugs and alcohol are the obvious ones, but food is also considered a substance. So many people are emotionally eating, mindlessly eating, binge eating, eating our feelings, eating to numb out, right? And then a lot of us are numbing out on our screens these days. As a matter of fact, when this video is over, you should close your screen. If you're resonating with this, watch till the end. If you're not resonating, then go check your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus somewhere else in your chart, because there will be a message for you there, okay? But if you are resonating with this, continue watching and then shut it off when you're done. Don't be numbing out on your phone. Some of us numb out with shopping and sex. There's lots of different ways that we numb out where we get that instant dopamine hit. But what it's doing is it's keeping us disconnected from what's actually coming up for us. You know, it's very common to numb out when we're stressed out, when we're overwhelmed, when we're anxious. Well, why are we stressed out, overwhelmed, and anxious? Because we're avoiding these feelings that are coming up within us, right? So there is huge potential, huge opportunity available to you if you can release these old habits. If you can release these old habits. Again, for many of us, I really feel like it's self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. And what I'm getting with that too is not listening to your body. Like your body knows what it needs. Your body knows what it wants. Your body knows how to get to where you're meant to be. Maybe for some of you, you've been getting like the ping of like, oh, you know, I should change the way that I eat, or I should drink some more water, or I should start a new workout program, or I should just go for a walk, whatever it is. I'm in that boat too. I was a fat loss coach for over 7 years. I was a bodybuilder. I've got a full gym in my basement, but we just moved in here in August and I still haven't fully set it up. We've got the squat rack up, we've got the dumbbells out, but we've got the mirrors just leaned up against the wall. And because of that, I've been avoiding it. And I know I get that ping, like I really need to finish putting the gym together so that I can feel inspired to go down there and get a workout in. And, you know, now I've got my kids too. My daughter's like, she's doing weight class in high school gym. And my son's girlfriend, she's like, you know, I really want to work out. And my son, he's like, oh, I got a couple weeks off of trade school. I'm going to work out. And I'm like, oh, no pressure whatsoever. Let's do it. Let's get this gym together. Everybody wants to use it. Why am I procrastinating? Why? Because that's an old habit. So what is this old habit that's standing in your way? Again, I feel like for a lot of you Aquarius, it is related to your body, related to ignoring those messages that you're already receiving about what your body needs. Some of you aren't sleeping enough. Some of you probably could use some supplementation. I'm not huge on supplementation, but there are a lot of us are really deficient. Like a lot of us are deficient in magnesium. Everybody has the iron conversation. Nobody's deficient in iron. We just have to get that iron moving, and we get it moving with copper and cod liver oil. And you can take your beef organs as well and things like that. But you know, you don't need to take iron supplements. But I do feel like some of you are deficient in something, and maybe your body is telling you like, I need to eat more berries so I can get some more fiber, or I need to start taking that magnesium supplement that I bought, but I'm not taking. Whatever it is, there's definitely something here for a lot of you. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you're resonating with this. And where does Aquarius fall in your chart? It might resonate more for those of you who are Aquarius rising, right? And, if it's not resonating, like I said, go take a look at the other placements in your chart. Now, if you're new here and you're resonating with my energy, I'd be so grateful if you hit the subscribe button. You guys know how the algorithm works. The more people who are subscribed, the more people who see this video, like this video, comment on this video, the more people who will see it. And then I'm way more likely to show up for more. Sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta finish these videos. It's the end of the month. And when I see how many people have looked at it and commented and liked, I'm like, okay, yeah, I know some people are relying on this. So I definitely want to. I had a message when I was away in August and September moving. I had some messages from people. And one of the messages was like, where's really looking forward to that. I need to know what you see for us. And I was like, I'm so we're just going through a treacherous time. Let's see what is in the Aquarius Collective's blind spot in the month ahead, please. What's in your blind spot? Rejoicing. So really, what's in your blind spot is how far you've already come. How far you've already come. This is saying, Aquarius, don't forget in your pursuit of growth, in your pursuit of becoming who you're meant to be, who you want to be, don't forget to take a look and see how far you've already come. Don't forget to celebrate all of the wins that you've already had, right? Because you're not the same person you were. You're showing up so much more different. You are so much more in tune with your own intuitive gifts. I'm really getting this for a lot of you. You're connected to your own intuitive gifts. I said that earlier. Some of you are ignoring your body. You can hear it. It's there. You're just not listening to it all the time. And, that's a lot of us resonate with that. You do have very strong intuitive gifts, and you've been able to develop them as you've been going forth on your journey. Don't forget to look back and celebrate how far you've come. And let's see what will help the Aquarius Collective to align with their highest path, their highest purpose, their highest timeline, their highest destiny before the year is through. What will help them the most before the year is through, please? Okay, I'm getting core values. Again, there's some crossover here with some of the other signs. So maybe you've checked out some of the other readings. If you have, core values did come up for some others as well. So what's going to help you connect with your highest path, your highest purpose, your highest timeline, your highest destiny? It's getting back in touch with what is important to you, not what you've been taught is important. Like some people, for example, have been taught that blood is thicker than water, right? Family is number one. But really, that might not align with you, because who is family? Family is who loves you unconditionally. Family is who supports you. Family is who shows up for you. Family is who is there through the good, the bad, and the ugly. And sometimes that's people who are not blood. And this core value card is saying, get back to what's true to you, what's true to your heart, what's important to you. Some of my core values as a mother is to make sure that my children are seen, heard, loved, understood, to make sure that my children are healthy and happy. And with all this stuff happening in the world right now, everybody's eyes are being opened up to the fact that, we've been poisoning our kids, right? We've been poisoning them with what's on TV. We've been poisoning them with social media. We've been poisoning them with this food, these chemical shitstorms that are, trying to disguise themselves as food in the grocery stores. And so many of us are, we can't really blame ignorance anymore, because now we all know, right? Now we all know what this is all doing to us. And because of those core values of really, really feeling like my main role as a mother is to make sure my children are happy and healthy emotionally, mentally, physically, just healthy all around. Because of my core values, I'm making some major lifestyle changes. And this has been going on for years, where over the past, I want to say 6 to 8 years, we have been making major lifestyle changes. We've been changing the way we eat. We've been changing where we shop. We've been changing our fabrics. We've been changing our cookware and our dishes and all of these things to live as toxin free as possible because, we're being bombarded with it because these are my core values. So what are your core values? This is saying that when you follow your heart and you make your values a priority, you will come into alignment. When you're doing things because you think that you should, or you think that that's what someone would expect of you, like maybe, for some of you, I feel like culturally you're meant to, do exactly what your parents expect of you, but you know deep in your heart that that's not really in alignment for you, right? When you ignore your core values, you come out of alignment with your true path, your higher path, right? So there's definitely an opportunity here for you to really go within, and December is such a beautiful time to do that. We have the winter solstice coming up, the shortest day of the year, you guys. It's going to be on the 20th, 21st, somewhere around there. Again, if you're local to me, I'm doing a co-ed event on the 18th, so that'll be a beautiful experience. I don't have details yet, but I will definitely post about them when I do. So make sure you're following me on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And it's a great opportunity to go within on the solstice, that shortest day of the year, and really get clear on what your core values are. What is one final message that we can give to the Aquarius collective before we jump into the extended reading? What is the final message for the Aquarius collective before the end of 2025, please? Okay, you're getting two. What have we got here? Ooh. These ones are very much connected. We've got entrepreneur. Again, I really feel there's a lot of crossover here with some of the other signs. So make sure you check out all of your other placements. And they put together the puzzle, right? If you get the same message more than once, that's like spirit putting a great big exclamation mark at the end. So depending on what signs you've got in your chart, if you're getting the exact same messages in all of the different signs, then that's like spirit saying, pay the flip attention, would you? Okay, these messages are for you, whether you are conscious of it or not. These messages are for you. So the entrepreneur card says to be on the lookout for opportunities. And what did I say earlier with shooting star? There are major opportunities coming your way. Major opportunities coming your way. Along with entrepreneur, you got the fear card. Fear is standing in your way. And in the position that I have these cards, like I've got shooting star over here on the left, I've got core values over here on the right. And then I've got all these cards here together that we started with. So old habits is your primary energy. Rejoicing, don't forget to celebrate how far you've come. Entrepreneurship, you're going to get there. And then the fear is so connected to the old habits, right? It says your fears are keeping you from moving forward into the life that you deserve. And that's coming right in alignment with the old habits position. So this fear is the cause of this self-sabotage, and bringing awareness to it is going to help you move through it. Okay. The fear is the cause of the self-sabotage. And it's been said that everything comes from love or fear, right? So can you see how your action or your inaction is going to come from love or fear? When your action comes from fear, that's taking you off your path. When your actions come from love, that's aligning you with your path. So that's what I've got for you, Aquarius. I am going to dive deeper into this in the extended reading, so I do hope that you'll join me there. The link to join is down below in the comments. And when you join the Sacred Self-Empower Community membership, not only do you have access to the extended reading, but like I said, we're doing a virtual event for the full moon as well, releasing what's left to be left behind in 2025, because we do not need to be bringing it into 2026 with us. It's going to be a beautiful shamanic journey, and I cannot wait to hold space for you. I will see you in the extended.